Hey everybody, welcome to Business in a Box by Coda. We're talking about team trackers, and this is going to be the little cherry on top to this particular video series. So we've gone through the whole journey of building a tracker to get us started, having some data that allows us to really understand what's going on, both at the micro and the macro level, and making sure it's connected to all of our company OKRs that are in another doc. But in this video, we're just going to walk through how you can save some time every week by having Coda kind of act like your communications lead. So usually when we're running a project, we need to send out weekly emails or status updates and summaries to our team. And you could certainly do that manually if you wanted to, but I'd like a little bit more time in my day. So for that reason, I'm going to show you this trick, which I use on a ton of my docs, which is by using the Gmail pack and automations in connection with my Coda doc. So let's take a look. So to make this really easy, because this is something we see all the time, we have this as a pre-made template inside of your Coda doc. You just type / and then choose email a page, just like so. And now we can just get rid of some of this flavor text, even though I love that corgi picture. Don't get me wrong. And now what we would do is we have this little email address table. We could go ahead and put in all of the email addresses of the people on our team just by clicking and adding those new rows and putting their emails in there. And then we don't need to see this every day, so we can just decide, you know what, I'm just going to collapse that email address as content. You could also just grab that. I'm going to just cut by doing Command X since I am on a Mac today and put this little guy right at the bottom and do paste. So we've loaded it up with the email addresses of our team. Now we also have this button that is pre-connected to that because of this template. Let's go ahead and right click. So notice here what we're doing is we're using the Gmail pack action of sending the email. Here I would just choose which one of my email accounts I want to use. It could be whoever is logged in their Gmail account, or I could set up another one. I can then decide, here we go, this is pre-made. This is just sending the email to all of the people in that table. And then the subject, we're using a fancy formula here, concatenate. Ooh, makes you sound so smart whenever you say it. It's just a fancy way of saying, put these two things next to each other. In this case, notes from, and then whatever today's date is. But you could change this to be project summary. And today, notice it shows you a little ability to check your work down there at the bottom. And then we are deciding that we wanted to send this all tasks section. So the whole page, we want to send the whole all tasks page out to our team in that email address. And now, if we click on this button, it's just going to email this whole page, all of its content, out to all of those email addresses. Now we've made this easier. We've given you a button you can just push, but why push the button yourself when Coda can do that for you? So we're going to set up a little automation over here just by going to this option up at the top, choosing automations. And then here we can choose to add a rule. And the structure here is we say, when something happens, Coda, I want you to do this. In this case, we're going to name it the weekly reminder, just so we know what it is in the future. And then when, here we could choose anytime a row is changed, but we want this to be time-based. So every, in this case, Monday at 9 a.m., that sounds great. If you're not in Pacific time zone, just change your time zone right here. It'll set you up. But you could say, I want this to happen on multiple days. So if you wanted this to go out daily, you could. Or if you wanted to change it to just be on Wednesday, you could have it go by an every hour, every day, every week, entirely up to you. But in this case, I think Monday at 9 a.m. makes a ton of sense. Now then, we want to push a button. And in this case, we wanted to push the email this page button. So now you can test it and it'll make sure those emails are properly configured. But now once we turn this on, Coda's just going to send this out to the project team every single week. So we don't have to worry about, oh, if I'm on vacation, I have to log into my work email to send it out, or, oh, I forgot to do it, or wait, whose turn was it to send out the notes? It just automatically happens as part of your team's rhythm. And you can customize that however you like. Just make sure you turn that rule on and you'll be well on your way. With that, add some automations to your life, have some fun, and I'll see you in the next round of Business in a Box, which is going to be all about meetings.